Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is Naveen Ferguson. I'm so glad to have you here. Okay, before we get into your reading, I just want to remind you to please like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and feel free to further support the channel by becoming a Patreon member at patreon.com/Naveen Ferguson. I have two tiers there. The first one is the Key membership, where you have full general card readings, early viewings, and psychic hits. And then you have the second tier, which is the Lotus membership. There you have full general card readings, early viewings, and the new segment Sun and Moon readings. Also psychic hits, eligibility to suggest readings, and eligibility for random personal readings. You can also further donate to the channel, and I also offer personal readings. So the information for all of that is in the description box below. Okay, thank you, and now let's get on with your reading. Okay, hi Pisces, this is Naveen Ferguson. Welcome to the channel. Okay, so we are going to be doing a reading for Pisces in accordance with the Vedic astrology zodiac sign calendar. And if you are curious if you fall in that category, in the thumbnail right after the intro, you'll see the picture with Pisces, and you'll see the date of birth right there. If you fall in that date of birth, then according to the Vedic astrology zodiac sign calendar, you are a Pisces. And that is what this reading is for. It is a general card reading for the sign of Pisces, for the Vedic astrology zodiac sign calendar. And we're going to be doing it for the time frame of June the 24th to July the 19th. And Pisces, just letting you know, I am being a little bit, liberal in my readings to show it all here on YouTube, because typically to see the entire reading, you'd have to consider becoming a Patreon member. There you would see all the full reading, you know. But for right now, I'm just showing it on YouTube as well. If you are more YouTube centric and you really want to keep everything on YouTube, then I encourage you to please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel and also sharing with others. Oh wait, this one, the universe wants this card to stay there. I would encourage you to share the YouTube channel with others who may be appreciative of what I have to offer, and have them subscribe as well, because once I get to over 1,000 subscribers, I'll be able to open up a membership page on YouTube, and that way I can offer the same things as I would offer on my Patreon page. Of course, I'd also endeavor to do some YouTube exclusive stuff too, so yeah. But for right now, one of the best ways, most definitely, would be to become a Patreon member. That's like the best way to support the channel at this time as well. Okay, so Pisces, let's get into your general reading for Pisces according to the Vedic zodiac sign astrology calendar for the time frame of June the 24th to July the 19th. And okay, let's see here. Okay, the universe, as I cooperate with the universe, they want me to talk about this card here first, which is the bonus card that came out. Yeah. 9 of Pentacles. So, wow. Pisces, you are entering a time of abundance, or you have already entered it for some of you, is what I'm hearing. And interestingly enough, I'm sensing a unfamiliarity to this. So you are entering a time of abundance where you're not familiar with it. It's a long time coming. It's something you've not necessarily encountered before, and you're just trying to. It's just like a shock of it all in a good way. You know, it's like almost like you're feeling like in a dream. I feel there's a certain your limbs, your hands are like, there has a certain flow like water, you know, like you're in water and the waves are pulling and pushing, like you're just wading in water almost. And it's like Your breath is a bit, it's a bit more freeing. It's like a very free flowing. It's going through you and everything. Your eyes have a certain, it's not a bad pressure, but it's like a, yeah, your body's even reacting to this with the Nine of Pentacles. This is someone who's attained a level of freedom, independence, a level of abundance in their life, able to come and go as they please, basically, surrounded by positive experiences and people, and being able to, like, when they voice something, it is respected, it is considered, it is something that moves situations along, you know? It's not just forgotten or anything. This is someone who is confident in themselves, who is capable. They know they are capable. They know they have the ability basically to set their own calendar if they would like. It's just a type of peace and a type of assurance that some of you may have not believed possible, but it is, and it's about to be, or some of you are already in the midst of it, like it's already started to manifest in your life. So some of you have recently started a new business and it's starting to go very well. Some of you have recently been promoted, or you've been employed, or you've come into an agreement with a grouping of individuals, could be family, friends, or, you know, partnerships of sorts. For some of you, you may have even gone into a new type of relationship whereby you still retain a level of your personal identity, and it's just harmonious, where you can connect with the other individual or individuals if you would like to. There's no pressure about it. It's very, very, very freeing. You're just, it's all, you're getting used to it. It's a process. You're getting used to having more money in the bank, having more freedom, having more options to expand your life. Some of you can even look into elevating aspects of your foundations, such as living, what you drive, your clothing, you know, even certain hobbies that you didn't know if you could ever touch on it again, but now you'll find that you can. There's a lot of expansion and growth that's happening in your life, and it's taking you, some of you, it's almost like you're working towards something and like you're still in a disbelief that it's actually here or it's actually happening for you. Don't worry about it. It is a wonderful thing to get used to. But yeah, you are in a time of expansion, most definitely. Further clarification. Thank you, universe. Yeah, see, there is quality and assurance. You have the freedom to choose which direction you want to go. And what's coming through the Two of Pentacles, both directions are quite profitable. And even if you choose to focus on one aspect of things, the other one will wait for you, is what I'm hearing. Okay? You don't need to bite off more than you can chew. You don't need to overbear yourself. You have the choice. You have the option. Okay? Choose what's exciting for you at this time. Choose what you can truly focus your energies in. And then you could always go back to the next project down the line. Okay? Further clarification. Yeah, look at that. The Five of Wands. So there is going to be a certain aspect of, how would I put this? You're going into such a brilliant place whereby there's a lot of abundance, a lot of change, or a lot of upliftment in your life. But with parts of that, I sense for some of you with the Five of Wands, is a couple of things. One, you might start to ask yourself if this is it really for you, or if you can you really do the job, or be a part of the situation. Okay, but that's for some of you. Some of you, it's also whereby you might be touching on certain people's toes because you bring something new, something innovative, something more elevated, and I sense there could be a level of I don't want to use the term jealousy, but I think it's more of a threatening nature. Like some people are threatened by your abundance, your growth, your prosperity, your forward momentum into success. And some people, is what I'm sensing, is that they expected you to be their support on certain respects, but you have to let them know that they have to, you can't live their life for them, or you cannot be a part of a situation anymore, and you're not going to allow yourself to be abused or used in certain respects. You're just not going to be arguing about certain things anymore. You're moving on. Okay? So some people are just not, they're disgruntled by your rise, by your moving, by your elevation, as it were, towards really focusing on what really matters to you. Okay? So that's, you'll know where that falls in. But moreover, and I sense that part right there is for some of you. I don't sense that's for all of you. I sense more so that this is going to require it's going to require aspects of your confidence, and it is growing. It's like you have to get used to this power, you know. There's a certain mindset. Well, clearly it's a mindset you're trying to get used to. It's like a doubt in certain respects. Can you handle all this money? Can you handle all this responsibility? Can you handle all this freedom? You know what I mean? And the universe is saying, hey, it's okay. Just choose one aspect and go from there. Okay? Because if you allow certain aspects of doubt to plague your mind in certain respects, or to cause you to hesitate, it's not going to be practical, is what I'm hearing. It's like you are in this position because you deserve it. You work towards it. Others who place you, especially in this position, believe in you. If there's a team surrounding you, they believe in you. Okay? And you have to believe in yourself. This lack of certain aspects of confidence, it's going to die away. I don't sense it being a lingering thing. I sense it being more of an onset thing. If you notice, with choosing the next direction or the new way, okay, with this choice understanding here, okay, and it's like I'm drawn to this pentacle right here that the lady here is choosing. You know, you have all the options here, okay, and you have another pentacle in the basket there. So you've already made one choice that has made a next difference in your life, and you're now choosing a next thing, okay, or in the process of things, whatever this project is, whatever industry this is, whatever lifestyle this is, whatever it is for you. But there's a choice, and you have to work on, or not even work on, you're just getting used to this abundance, okay? That's what I'm sensing. And this will not last for too long, this kind of doubt. So don't worry too much about that. Universe said take this card. Great. Yeah, see, soon you're going to get comfortable in your role, okay? The King of Wands, this is someone who's comfortable in his position. He's comfortable in his kingdom. Everything is reflecting how he would do it, his agenda, his branding, you know. He's charismatic. He's confident. This is a confident guy. People are confident around him. They trust him, okay? He can intermingle with varying groups of people in a successful way and really make the plans of action towards further enrichment, fulfillment, excitement, you know. So this is someone who is quite confident in their capabilities in the environment and in their actions and in their relations with others as it pertains especially to the kingdom and the environment, okay? There's a lot of like positive, progressive, creative, establishing energy in him, okay, that's coming through. And that's where you're kind of evolving into, is what I'm trying to say, okay? Like he gets these wands and put them in order, basically, okay? So what's coming through, honestly, is don't worry too much about the newness of it all, okay? That's a normal thing with the whole anxieties of certain things. It's going to pass away. You just continue to focus on what brings you joy, what brings you happiness, what you think is the best option for the time, and try not to bite too much off than you can chew. One step at a time. It's going to build on itself, and you're not losing anything, okay? Once you finish one thing, the next thing that you put off for later, it will be there to get back, okay? You're continuing to develop this strong foundation in your life in this abundant flow, okay? Let's see what else is happening for you at this time. Yeah, see what I mean? We have the Emperor right here. This is literally what's happening to you. It's like with these aspects of newness into this world, this higher tier of existence, you could say. You know, I heard just 1%, like not like all of you 1%. What I heard was like perhaps one of you, quote unquote, just suddenly transitioned into the 1% of wealth, as they say. You know what I mean? It can be daunting. You know, you may need further guidance and stuff like that, with accountants, with lawyers, stuff like that. You know what I mean? But you'll get there. Okay. As you transition in this energy, you're going to elevate again and then become even more comfortable when it comes to the Emperor. And the Emperor is like all of the kings wrapped up in one. Okay. He is the king of wands. He's the king of pentacles. He's the king of cups. He's the king of swords. He has the physical aspects, especially of life, like in a harmony that works towards further creation, further fulfillment, further establishment, further security, okay, further wealth, further levels of health, okay, further diplomatic understandings of strength and support and connection, okay. His is like the existence of reality is in the abundant flow, and it's at his hands, it's at his grasp, and he has full basically dominion in certain respects over that, okay. So there's a lot of harmony, a lot of content with him, because things are flowing as he expects it to be, as he's established it to be, okay. He is someone of prominence, okay, and that's what you're growing, what you're becoming, okay. So soon you'll further get into this Emperor energy where you basically got it all together, okay. So certain levels of those starting anxieties and certain things like that, that's going to dissipate as you continue to grow in your newfound wealth and your newfound success, okay. Don't worry, it's a time frame, it's processing, okay, and you're going to get there. You're going to get there with the stability of this newfound power and this elevation in life. It is all good news, okay. It's quite abundant, okay. But I understand, you know, sometimes success is something to get used to, okay. Further clarification. Yeah, see again what I told you. I said some of you are getting an accountant, a lawyer, you know, to help you, a guidance of trusted individual or individuals, a corporation, whatever the situation is, a manager, you know, however, a mentor, you know. We have the Six of Pentacles. There is a balancing act that you're trying to do for your long-term goals as you balance these scales out. What are your responsibilities now? What are some aspects you would like to be involved in the future? What are some aspects you need to let go of, certain people or certain situations? And what are some aspects that you need to further invest in? It could be your children, it could be your elderly parent or something. You know what I mean? Setting up things. And you notice some certain levels of gray hair happening. So you're growing up really quickly in this aspect. And I'm not saying it's like speaking in the physical, like the literal sense of age, okay? Because you could be whatever age, but there's a level of wisdom that is coming upon you quite fast, okay, in which to handle this success and abundance that's happening in your life, okay. You're going to further think in realms, of course, that you weren't used to, but you're getting used to, especially by the guidance of certain understandings, okay. As well as this can also be that individual that has entered your life, or individuals. It means just one person in the picture, but it could be a group, it could be a board or something like that, you know what I mean? Who are bringing the understandings to you, and you're talking through it, you're planning towards it, and really balancing the scales in the direction that you want to go, or what's most beneficial, okay? So it's having your counsel together, basically, for the Emperor in your continued growth and success. Further clarification, thank you, universe, this card right here. Yeah, see what I mean? The 10 of Wands. Finally, there are certain aspects of what you've come from, you know, grounding energies in there. You've come from, some of you could have come from rags and you're going towards riches. Okay, you're moving you're moving away from a desolate place in certain respects. In the 10 of Wands, you're putting down the hard work, that drudgery, those lamenting understandings, but you have so much real world life philosophy, experience, personal, psychological, what do you call it, physical experience that is part of this grandness in your life and who you are and the development of what you're becoming and where you're going and what you're transmuting into something even more abundant. Okay, there's a wealth of understanding and capability within you, and it's time, that's why I said some of you is like you have an agent or a legal team or something like that, or a director or something like that, and you're packing up your bags and everything and you're moving on to this much more auspicious understanding in which to now enact these talents and these capabilities that have been harnessed and matured in you. Okay, you are moving on from levels of drudgery and you're moving on to something way more fulfilling, more luxurious, less stressful. There's a lot of planning in this continued growth and development just to make sure that everything is stabilized, right as rain, and you can make the most of it. Okay, you are developing further into this emperor energy. There's a lot of it already within you, but there are certain aspects that are going to be, putting in schedules and all this, like getting your new life together, basically. Okay, it's a process, and I can understand, especially some of you when you're leaving an environment. You could be leaving corporation, a business, going to your own business. You could be going into a different continent. There could be certain extreme family shifts in dynamic, relational shifts. All those kind of things. There's a shift in your world, going to a higher place, leaving something. So you're going to be far removed now, and you're going up. You're leaving the down behind, as it were. Okay, and I can understand why there were some when those complicated emotions, those hard decisions that have to be made sometimes, if you're going towards success, sometimes you have to cut out certain things and certain people in certain aspects. It's a process, and it does sometimes take used to. It's almost like for some, maybe some of you won the lottery and just suddenly, it's something to get used to. But you are taking the steps, or you're being guided with trustworthy individuals as well, who are giving you the best prominent advice to further elevate your understanding. Okay, to further secure your understanding, and they're definitely letting you know you don't have to rush this. It's a process. Okay? Wow, this is absolutely exciting for you, Pisces, in the Vedic Zodiac sign astrology calendar. I am very excited for you. Oh my goodness. Wow, let's keep going. What else is happening at this time frame for you? Yeah, see the devil energy. And I felt that coming on here because of all the guidance that's happening here. There may be some people who are, like I told you, you have to cut certain people off, certain family members, friends, certain things. It could be, entities or whatever. And I sense for some of you, it could also be certain banking individuals trying to come and get your business or something like that, And a lot of people, a lot of situations, or, all that glitters is not gold, you know what I mean? And there's temptations that are going to try to pull you off course, or to subjugate you, put you in chains, and siphon from you, is what I'm sensing. Don't be fooled, okay? This is delusional energy. They are not for your benefit. What I'm sensing is to trust the guidance that you're having here, and not those understandings who are just coming out of the woodworks, as it were, just blindly, okay? They do not get distracted by that, no matter how good it sounds, especially when it comes to quick launches of things. What I'm sensing here is a slow and steady progress. Okay? Trust the foundations that are being developed for you right now. Okay? By secure sources and those strong individuals who have been in your life. Okay? Your success, when people get successful in certain respects, sometimes certain entities are quick to try to grab them. Okay? In certain respects. Don't go for the overnight connection development type things and going on the whims of certain things. It takes a reasonable positive flow. Okay? A steady flow is what I'm hearing. Okay? Universe said take this card. Thank you. Yeah, look at that. The 10 of Cups. Oh, okay. See, the 10 of Cups is coming in. This is a brand new lifestyle. Okay? And not only are you setting it up for your now, you're setting it up for forever. Okay? That's why I said don't go be going for this quick nonsense. The 10 of Cups is that lifestyle, that longevity, that long-lasting peace, security, harmony with your friends, your relatives, your children, whatever the situation is. Having practical, grounded understandings, okay, that leads to further peace. It fulfills your dreams, it fulfills your goals in a sustainable, secure, growing way. It's continuance, okay? It's not like an overnight thing. It's a building of a strong bond, a strong community, a strong household, whatever the situation is, okay? And it's the journey that's part of that richness. But you will be sustained. You will be supported. There's all the practicalities of life will be managed. Okay? Further clarification. Yeah, see, again, with that same energy I was feeling, the 6 of Cups, see? It's that harmony, that beautiful, when it comes to like the 6 of Cups, like certain people who've always been in your life, always been your supporters. It could be your siblings, it could be your parents, it could be, you know, those friends, very close friends, you know, it could be a developed certain longevities of certain understandings who've always been in your life, who've been supporting you, okay? And certain aspects, these are dreams coming to life. As long as you're moving in what your main agenda, your main goal was, and not deviating into the glitz and the glamour of things that were never a part of your vision, but certain people trying to force that in there. It was not a part of your vision. Do not be fooled by this. Okay? Stick to your dreams, stick to your heart's desire, stick to that sustainability. Okay? That's going to make the difference. Okay? Stick to your heart's desire. Okay? Don't get sidetracked. Thank you, universe. Another card. Yeah, look at that. The King of Swords. This is someone who understands who he is. Okay? He understands his agenda. He understands what he wants out of life. He makes the plans and he does not deviate from them. Okay? He does not deviate. Okay? He's already set an agenda, a process, and it's going to be working without him. Okay? Because it's already a system. It's in place. It will withstand the test of time. He doesn't have to worry about it. He doesn't have to get sidetracked. And he can free himself up for more creative energies and further building on those loftier goals and ambitions. It's almost like the direct opposite of this in certain respects. Okay? This is not a steady energy right here with the devil energy. This is, you know, like quick. When you have the King of Swords, it's that wisdom, that intelligence that's developing a strong system, putting it together, the formula, and letting it work. Okay? It is a diligence. It is a consistency. Okay? Thank you, universe. Wow, that is some energy there. That is some energy there. Okay. So let us continue in the latter cards. Let's see what it's saying for you, Pisces. And we have, yeah, see? The World card. I sense it, we knew this was coming. We sense the energy. All of this is like a developmental energy where it's taking you, okay, preparing you to fully handle this change in your life. Okay? Things are happening or about to happen very soon. Very, very soon. I do sense a lot of you in the time frame of this reading, but a lot of you are already in it. Okay? A lot of you are like right here. Things are now happening. And it's kind of forging you now, to transmuting you, transitioning you, putting things together to officially make things that blended understanding. I sense a lot of magnetism in that. because you're going into this new life. You're graduated. You're showing yourself approved. Some of you, again, are moving. See, some of you are moving continents, moving industries, moving out of a home into a different home. Whatever the situation is, you've learned a lot. Okay, some of you just graduated school or something like that, going into a new environment, maybe a new university. You know, the world is showing that you are approved. You've graduated. It has the next wand there. It has two wands showing the transition, the completion, and going into something new, a new chapter, because you earned it. Okay. So you are preparing to enter a new state of being, a new state of existence, and it's going to be so much more abundant from where you've come from. A lot more freedom, a lot more power, a lot more capability and options, okay? But there is a part of it, a lot more responsibility. And the universe is trying to make sure that you are well supported for your best decisions to make sensible and reasonable, rational, the best choices that will further elevate your climb. Okay? Further clarification. Wow. I just finished saying all that. See, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, a lot of times it's because of your efforts. Okay? It's not always that. Sometimes it's just the gift of the universe, and sometimes it's a combination, you know? But with all this, there is a grand beginning, okay? Hitting we have a lot of physical energy here, especially with the Emperor, okay? It is a lot of wealth, a lot of security, a lot of strong physical connections, okay? A lot of resources, a push up in life, the next tier of elevation in life. There's a huge change coming for you, or already started for you. And it's stabilizing this, being wise with this, to use it to the best of your abilities. Okay? For the longevity. Further clarification. Thank you, universe. Yeah. Makes perfect sense. The Empress. You have the Emperor and the Empress. And now, the Empress, there's a time frame to her sometimes too. So, the transition of all of this to really get to that maturity level, it may take a little bit of getting used to it. She's pregnant, and this pregnancy takes like 9 months. You may go through a 9-month process to really secure your investments, to really secure your grounding, you know, but there's a lot of success in it, and you're going to be going through this process, okay? Further abundance and upliftment. This is further connections in your social worlds, especially in your inner self as well, knowing yourself, discovering this new sense of who you are, okay? And really coming into one in this abundance in your life, okay? There's a lot of success along your journey. There's a lot of happiness, a lot of peace that's coming upon you, okay? You are in a time of abundance, and the universe wants to make sure that you can handle this, and you won't let anyone take advantage of you, okay? So I hope you're heeding the advice and the flow of vibration that's happening in your life right now, okay? Especially the advice I was giving around here. So let's see what your crystal card has to say. We have Lapis Lazuli. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but it says, balance is what this stone can help with, harmonizing your mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical selves. It brings inner peace. When used with meditation, this beautiful stone opens the third eye and allows you to see inside of yourself. You'll see the real you. My goodness. Literally what I just finished saying. Especially because you're transitioning more so into the real you as these changes are happening. Okay? Wow. Let's see what the angel message has to say. Helpful people. What did I say? Especially around here. Helpful people. You need some guidance at this time with people who have your back, who have your best interests at heart. Okay? This is huge that's happening in your life. Okay? Everybody needs guidance. Everybody needs help. Maybe ultimately you make the decision for yourself, but it wouldn't hurt putting certain thought process with the board or with a close family friend or a loved one or whatever the situation is, to help guide you, to help you come upon the best decision so that you have further success building and growing for the longevity. Okay? Let's see what that helpful people is trying to say. Helpful people, number 37. Helpful people. This card indicates that it's time to expand your circle of friends, or you may find yourself needing to do some professional networking. Make time to branch out in order to create the personal or career connections necessary to be happy and successful. This card can also indicate that your situation requires the input of those who can assist you in accomplishing the task before you. This may include professionals in fields related to your question or others who work for or around you. It could also include people in your personal life who have experience that would be useful. This card lets you know that someone will be entering your life soon who can help make your dreams come true. Wow. That's the universe edifying everything that was said and I saw. Okay? There's a cooperative effort between myself and the universe, and it's just further confirming what was said. Okay? You are on an upward climb. It would not hurt to have guidance and support along your path. Wow. Congratulations. Thank you for being here, and I wish you the best. Bye.
Okay, that has been your reading. So excited. I really do hope that it was helpful, that it edified you, gave you some encouragement, some good advice on which to navigate whatever it is that you're dealing with right now and going through. I'm really wishing you all the best. Please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, consider becoming a Patreon member. It really does support the growth of the channel. So much things I would like to bring forth to you. Yeah, I think that's it. So stay great. Bye.